It's going to bounce. It's going across the face, and it's going to be out of bounds, hitting the behind post.
I can tell you that was Mitchell before.
Was it?
Yeah. Of course it was.
No, he's had a quiet second quarter.
Had a quiet first quarter.
It's only had 27 possessions, Grubby.
Yeah, he'd be giving him a few extras. He'd be giving him a few extras. You watch. Just like I gave Jakey Barlow.
Going back in by the umpire again. It runs back towards the square. White puts his head over the top of it. Tycoon couldn't pick it up. Picked up Galloway. Head over the contest. Has it. He's tackled, brought to ground. The umpire said no prior opportunity there, so we're going to have a ball up. This time's 20 metres out from the Geelong West goal. Giants with another opportunity. Nice tap down to White, who dribbles the ball through for a goal. He has his first, and the Geelong West Giants, they take the lead. They're 4-4. They lead Bannockburn on 4-2, and we have gone 22 minutes, second quarter. Commonwealth Hotel, second quarter scoreboard.
Again, I reckon the key here is when you get it into your forward line, if you can't kick the goals, you've got to keep it and lock it in your forward line, and that's exactly what they're doing. Bannockburn can't get it back out of their, past their half forward line, up their half back line, and if the ball stays in there long enough, sooner or later, someone's going to run into a spot where he can pick up the ball and kick an easy goal, and that's just what happened there. So I think when they do get it in, Bannockburn must get the ball out as quick as they can because they're holding it in very, very well. Good forward pressure, defence pressure.
Back to the middle. Stratton and Jervis. Jervis gets it down. Rove, though, by Bannockburn. Miles got it away to Jacques, running off the back of the square. Deep inside, 50 over the head of Lima. BJ to run onto it. Bounce away from him. Carkeek happy to see it through for a rush behind to the Tigers. They go to 4-3-27. Geelong West 4-4-28. 23 minutes played. Second term. And it's going to be the Giants to kick it back in.
He'd shave his head for charity too, that bloke.
Haven't seen the reappearance of Cam Lowther. Where's Lowther?
Well, he's nice.
Off the ground.
He did get a clip before. I saw that.
Okay.
Wasn't much
Kick in.
it.
Adam Lima takes the mark in the back pocket, drives it. Terrible kick off the boot. Tall, sharp. Got a hand to it. Handball away to Justin White. Breaks a tackle and runs through centre wing. Kick it, son. And got nothing to kick to.
Well,
so
that's why he looked around.
Half-forward flank. Coming out, ball still in dispute. Bowden gets back there. White followed it up. Got the next possession. Goes back towards half-forward. Numbers with the Tigers if they can be okay over Bowden. Got rid of the footy just. Milne's handball up. Blair's handball was good. Needs to be finished off by Galloway and is. So good play, West. Had the extra numbers there. And Scotty Galloway kicks his first. And the fifth, the Giants. They go to 4-34. They lead Bannockburn 4-3-27. That's on the Commonwealth Hotel's second quarter scoreboard. 24 played.
Well, a lot of that goal you can put down to just the extra endeavour that the West have got. Justin White got the footy, and he actually looked behind him. He had no one to kick to, so he looked behind him, no one coming from left or right, so he kicked it, but then he followed it up, and as you called it, Jace, he got the next possession and moved it on for a goal. They just look like they've got a little bit more endeavour than the Tigers at the moment. And look, we called Belmont last year as improvers and a chance for that fifth spot. Well, this mob's got to be right in the vein too, because up till half-time at least today, they have looked very, very good. I know.
Well, they look to have kept the core from last year and added, which is always the bonus, isn't it?
That's what you got to do.
You got to do it.
Yeah, it's exactly what you got to do.
Yep.
So back with the umpire in the middle of the ground. Again, Stratton up there and Jervis, both ruckman at it. Both get a hand on it. Ball comes down. Miles gets the handball over the top, runs it out wide towards Spiller. Got the handball back to Miles with another handball back in the hands of big fella there in Cole. No, I think it was Cole.
Here's the test here.
This is Miller.
Yeah, stop this goal here.
So Miller goes long into the forward line, looking towards Tyquin. Ball runs out the back. Dangerous. Kept it in the field of play. Tried to do it himself, but I think that might be a bonus kick. So it's going to go straight towards Ryan Bowden. Good spoil from the West defence. They worked pretty hard there, and the ball has come out. They've got some numbers around the contest, able to clear the ball. Good smother off the boot. Picked up by McIntosh, tapped it further afield. Again on hands and knees. The ball comes out through Priest. Only as far as Spiller. He stops and props. He goes back towards the goal square. No big men back there. Lima spoils, and that was Adam Lima. Ball comes out towards Filton. Handballs over the top to McIntosh, who will head his head down.
Yeah, he ducked it.
He ducked it. Umpire let it go. Good call. Now it's been held up. Umpire will come in and hold up the ball himself and say it's going to be a ball up about 15 metres out from goal. Bannockburn attacking's end. Miller doing the ruck work. Again, tapped back towards the square. Kicked off the ground. There's a bit of aerial ping
Oh,
pong
that's a
there.
mark. He's called play
That's
on.
called
Umpire's called
on.
play on. It's from inside the square. It's gone outside the square.
Oh,
but
that's
just
a mark. That's a mark. That's travelled far enough for mine. But
The umpire says now there's going to be a ball up again. This time 15 metres out from goal. Throwing it up. Miller taps the ball back towards the square. West with the ball. They clear the ball. Didn't go too far with little hands in there. Gans, good special work there. Got the handball away. So West, they got him out
turn
of the
around,
fence.
son.
Nearly hit Nate Kelly in the back of the head then. Ball comes out further and picked up there by Miller. Got around the chaser. Little short kick. Goes towards the boundary line. Stayed in for a little while, but the ball runs over as Mitchell sees it. And there's going to be a ball in just in the attacking side of centre wing. Geelong West back into attack once again.
They look dangerous, Bannockburn, but they staved it off, and that's part of it too. They look all right in the forward line. Their back line is all right too.
So thrown back in. Ball comes down. Picked up. Galloway again. Gets a kick to the ball. Goes into the half forward line. Not picked up by Stevenson. It is by Parsons. Got the handball away to Bowden. This is Luke out towards Bath. Had his player outside him in Sharp. He's gone back and collected it. Got the handball over top towards Kelly. Kelly got the handball to Tyquin off a step. Kicks towards the middle of the ground. Going back Lima. Doesn't take the mark.
Got to
Ground
keep your eye
level.
on the footy, that's why.
Ball's in dispute now, so through Chesney Mills, the ball's got back out, picked up there by Lowry, who puts it round towards centre wing, and the mark has been taken out there by Stretton. Stretton, little left foot kick, goes wide, and Bowden, Ryan, takes the mark. He swings and goes, and he goes into the half-forward line. He's going to kick it straight to Stott Jervis, I think. He can't take the mark.
Jeez.
He's got some numbers around him to support him. Chesney Mills got the ball again, goes wide. Carkeek in the centre-half back position, handballs over the top, goes towards Dwyer. He's got a player further afield. The play continues to run the ball through Hayes. Goes into the half-forward line. That kick
He
wasn't good.
muffed that
Yeah,
bad.
you're right. And it's going to be Kyle who turns it back over.
So
His kick
is he.
wasn't much better, and the ball runs over the boundary line. We're going to have another throw-in on the far side of the ground.
I know it looks tough out there. It must be even tougher because there's so many blokes not kicking the footy properly.
So we get over 28 minutes in this second quarter. 4-3 Bannockburn. They trail the Belmont Lions. Geelong West Giants 5-4.
And Nate Kelly, never, ever turn your back on the footy. Nearly hit him in the back of the head here before. Keep your eye on the football.
Stratton doing the ruck work against Chesney Milne. There's a bit of a height advantage for Stratton. He
Whoa.
gets it down and gets it down to Middleton. His handball over the top. Didn't hit a target. Kicked by the West Giants. Smothered. Comes back towards centre wing. They've got the numbers if they can break free. They come back to Milnes. Under pressure. Dangerous kick in the middle. It's okay. Priest takes the mark. He's had a good second quarter. Called to play on. Haven't heard it though. The wind blowing there. He goes off a step towards half forward. Puts it up. Stands up there. Lima can't take the mark. Jervis off the front of the pack. Picks it up. Gets around with the handball. They raffle it. Short kick by Sharp to centre wing. Missed a target. Attacked by Priest again. Handball over the top. Missed the target. And now the Tigers try and get around. Handball chopped off again. Mucking around with it both sides on centre wing. They need a kick inside 50. One comes up high. Kick. Getting back there Cole. Miller over the top of it as well. Handballed it up. Was okay. There they go inside 50. The Giants. It's a 3-on-1. And the three, Parsons is one of them. Can get it in front of Mitchell. His handball was okay. Bowden in support. Ryan now runs outside 50. Chips the ball back towards the middle. Miles at half back. Wrapped up. Oh, got through two. Don't argue if you don't mind. Kick back inboard. Turned it over. Dwyer. He dropped the mark as well. Needs some support. Gets it from Priest. His handball back. Under pressure. Tigers need to keep the pressure on. Kick backwards. Geez, that's dangerous. And they're in real trouble now. Jervis' handball on the up was all right. To Lowry.
Experience.
Goes along towards Johnson on centre wing. Got some support. John's over the top. Handball out to Lima. Adam put his head over the ball. The umpire said high.
Now that was the wrong decision because he just ducked his head and dived into the tackler.
Handballed it away to Lowry on the up. Short little kick was okay. Milne, should have taken the mark. Didn't. He kicks around the corner. White. He gets it now. Handball it towards Galloway. Can he finish it off? Right foot kick. Terrible off the boot. Lima.
Oh, they nearly headbutted each other.
I'll
Bloody
tell
hell, I
you
thought that's
what.
what was going to happen
Tell you
then.
what,
I thought they were
both of them missed it and hit the post.
Tell you what, don't worry about the
behind.
score. I thought they might have knocked each other out. They're going to have another crack at it here.
5-5-35. The Giants. Bannockburn 4-3-27. 30 and a half played.
And Wink says 25.
There we go.
Still
Another win.
Sydney mongrel.
There's a siren.
He's not going
Ooh.
to kick this, I don't reckon.
Yeah, it's a long way out from, especially with this breeze, but he's going to have the last chance of the second quarter. Alex Blair has one on his second kick for goal. You wouldn't think he'd get there, but it's an opportunity. Loads up, kicks long, And he won't have the carry there, so it's going to drop short. So at half-time, as Jason called it, the Geelong West Giants will be 5-5-35. Bannockburn will be 4-3-27. Goal kickers to the half-time break was Miller, Jarks, Fulton and McIntosh all with one. And for the Giants, Mitchell, White, Blair, Galloway and Johns all one for their respective sides.
So it's the Giants 5-5-35. They lead Bannockburn 4-3-27 at half-time. We'll take a break. Come back. Second half action after this on 94.7 The Pulse. I suppose.
So I've got 3 years to go, and then it's done. Then the senior career prospect's over.
Alex, I tell you what, that'd be the funniest thing we've ever seen. Back to the middle.
I wouldn't have a go at him.
Second term. Tyquin gets his 43rd possession. Out of the middle, inside 50.
I'm still counting it.
Coming out, Carkeek at pace, got a high tackle. Umpire says over the shoulder. And he'll take the free kick at half back. Shove the footy into his face too. He's got it. So Carkeek, sets it up. Gans going to be, well, he did pretty well in the end.
That's a good mark.
And I think he took the mark in the
Yeah,
end.
he did.
He went from back to front and still took the mark, which was pretty good. He gave it away. We give him a rap loud and he drops the footy.
Oh, no.
They've got the numbers. They get it way through. Dwyer goes towards half forward. Lever comes out. Can't take the mark.
He had a look, Louther.
Mitchell ball comes out towards Smith under pressure. Could have got a free kick. Umpire said play on. Giants working hard at half forward. And the umpire will come in and ball it up. Justin White and Tommy Barth getting up with the footy. Umpire will ball it up about 45, 46 out from the West goal. Oh, Joel Selwood, if you don't mind, Justin White. He dropped the shoulder beautifully there. The umpire was right there, and he plays on quickly, wants to go towards the square, holds up in the breeze.
Great mark.
That was a good kick too, because he just let it sit up there. And the Giants were able to run at it with a bit of space in front of the 10-metre square. And they will shoot for goal from about 8 metres out. And it is Alex Blair with the footy. So a slight angle, and this to tie the ball game up a minute and a half in the second term.
Take your time, son. Take your time. Kick the goal.
Don't miss it to the right-hand side with that breeze.
Run straight.
He comes in. We've got a good look at it here. He's done nicely.
Beautiful.
Brought it back beautifully. And so Alex Blair kicks his first. And the second for the Giants. They're 2-2-14, as are Bannockburn. We've played 2 minutes second term Common Hotel scoreboard.
Well, already you can see the difference. I don't know if it's the conditions or the wind or which way it's going, but a couple of times in that in the first quarter, they come out of the wing half forward and they've kicked it into the forward line 6 million miles in the air with 10 players there. 99% of the time, no one's going to mark it. But this time, he's just sat it in front, exactly like you called, Jace. He sat it in front and gave the defender absolutely no chance. It just dropped a little bit straight into his arms, and a beautiful kick. I don't know which way the wind's going, but I think it might be easier to kick goals up that end if you deliver the ball properly.
And from this side of the ground, too.
This side of the ground, yeah.
Yep.
Which would also make it a lot easier for us.
So the ball back with the umpire, middle of the ground. Stretton and Jervis.
How many is that for the quarter for Tyquin? 6?
Huh? Very good.
So ball's thrown up in the middle. This time Stretton gets the ball down, picked up there. Miles comes through the middle. Seems to have plenty of time, knows where to put the ball. Out towards BJ Harding. Mark was up, couldn't take it. Went back to ground. That was
Great
Ryan
kick.
Bowden. Little kick around the body on the left foot. And he has found Kieran Fulton, who can go back and kick towards his first goal of the afternoon. What did he get last week? 4? 5.
5 for Fulton, 6 to Jarks, 5 to Tyquin.
So Fulton to get a quick reply back for Bannockburn. 25 out, nice off the boot and straight through the middle. So he has his first of the afternoon, and Bannockburn now regain the lead by that solitary goal. They move to 3-2. They lead Geelong West to 2-2, 3.5 minutes gone. Second quarter, Common Hotel, second quarter scoreboard.
Well, I take that back. When you kick the ball like that, it's easier to kick goals from that end as well, because that was a beautiful kick. He didn't worry about the wind. He just kicked through it, kicked straight to it. But I tell you what, the kick from Bowden under pressure was brilliant to him, gave the defender no chance. And with West look all right, but you don't want to kick a beautiful goal, open the quarter, and then have one kick straight back on you. You want to try and get that cohesiveness and get 1 or 2 or 3 in a row. That's the only way you can win games of footy out of you.
So back to the middle. Stretton, Jervis gets it down, Jervis. And Tyquin in the middle, got the handball free. Miles again, had it, lost it, got it, picked it up, turned around, handballed it backwards. Okay, Cole gives it away by hand to Kelly on centre wing. Drives it towards half forward. Lowther. Oh, gee. Over the back, BJ. Bowden held on to.
That's a free
That's
kick.
a free kick. Cam, come on. Switch on. Bowden
He's
left
copped
half
one.
forward.
He's copped one.
Cop one. Goes short. Jacques leaves it for Miller.
He's gone.
And comes out the ball. Dangerous. Good tackle. Fulton. He dropped the footy. West under pressure. Dwyer ducked their head. Got rid of the football. Throw, said the umpire. Cam's off. Got one behind the ear. And Blake Miller will take the free kick in the left forward pocket, northern end of the ground for the Tigers.
When you cop one like that, you stay on the ground. You don't come off holding your bloody ear roll. Jeez.
So, Miller. He's about 25 out. Pretty acute angle with the breeze coming across his left shoulder. Be tough from there. He comes in. Right foot kick. Looks pretty good off the boot. That's a great kick. And the big fella has put his first on the board. And the fourth for Bannockburn. They go to 4-2-26. They lead Geelong West 2-2-14. Commonwealth Hotel's second quarter scoreboard, 5.5 played.
He still looks like he's carrying a bit of condition, the big fella Miller, and they'll probably have to sit him down there for a fair while. But I tell you what, if he's going to kick a football like that, again from that pocket, they can leave him there for as long as they want because he might get amongst the goals.
Waiting now for the ball to return to the centre square.
Just stretch out the special comments, I think, after goals, boys.
Yeah, I know. I was just going to say, I don't know we've seen the end of this rain either. Just with the wind blowing them clouds around, I don't know if we've seen the end of the rain.
I think you're right.
So we're back with the umpire now in the middle of the ground.
Might have to send Dale to get the halftime entertainment and bring it back, I think.
Get a bucket laid.
Won't
Ball
get
from
much.
the middle of the ground, kicked out by Galloway, puts it into their half-forward line. Cole was leading the race for the ball, but beating him to it was McKay. Ball runs toward the boundary line. McKay's able to keep it inside, gets the handball away. He's put his team under a bit of pressure, but a left foot kick there from Lee goes back into the half-forward line. It's okay. Found Mills, goes forward, but slipping across in front is Kelly. And he takes a nice mark. So Kelly now with the ball on the half-back line. It's called to play on now by the umpire. Handballs back towards the goal square. Bowden got the handball over the top. He's going to put Jervis under pressure. Got the handball further afield. And the big fella there has positioned himself well and straight, and he goes back towards the half-forward line. And coming up to take the mark is Lima. A nice sliding mark on centre wing.
He's improved, this kid. He has actually improved a heap.
Having his brother there might have just been the influence, mate. So
Yeah.
call to play on by the umpire. Kicks into the man on the mark. It runs towards the middle of the ground. Spiller can't pick the ball up. Kept it alive. And it's going to be McIntosh that's in there working for the ball. Umpire's going to come in and take possession of it again. Centre wing position. Again, clubroom side of the ground here at Bannockburn. Stratton pushes his opponent underneath the ball.
Got him too high that time.
That's right. That was the Gans, is it? So Gans now gets the handball away, so they move the ball quickly through Priest, goes quickly into the forward line. Lima read that nicely off the boot, and he has taken the mark. About 20 metres out from goal. A little bit of an angle, but...
Don't put the moz on him, boys, all right? Spare him this time.
A goal that he should kick, let's put it that way.
Yeah.
Oh, he'll kick it all right.
So Lima now takes his time, steps in. Back into just a little bit of a breeze. Stabbed at it. Oh, that's a shocker. That's out of bounds on the full.
Crikey.
That's a wonderful kick from there. So a bit of a let off there. You wouldn't see him do that too often in his game of football.
No.
And it's going to be Lukey Bowden now that's got the recipient of the free kick.
That's two shockers he's kicked today, actually.
So Bowden just decides to deliver the ball long and outside 50. Running towards the boundary line, kept in the field of play. Good tackle out there on the far side. Umpire says he had opportunity.
Well, I didn't think he did.
He did step back inside. So anything saved him. Well, didn't save him, but put him under pressure. So it was Chisney Milne that had the ball.
I think he was stiff. I think he was really stiff.
So it's Miles with another possession. He goes quickly towards centre wing, and that's going to be out of bounds in the full, I would think. Yes, it is. That's the non-effective one, that one, Alex.
So he doesn't do that.
I don't do effective.
He
That's
doesn't do that.
Grubby's specialty there.
He doesn't do that. That's the difference between best on the ground and worst on the ground sometimes.
So it's on the far side of the ground now.
Unless
Ball's
Jake
gonna be
Barlow's
kicked back
playing.
in. Lowry comes back inside. Kicks held up in the wind there and positioning himself nice was Kelly. No, it's not. It's Miles again. So he's going to try and change things around. Little short kick out wide. Mark is taken far side of the ground. And I think out there it's Sharp. So Sharp now looking to deliver the ball further along the field. Over the top of Miller. Behind him was Peters, went through his hands, picked up by Gans, stepped the ball back in towards the middle of the ground. Probably a dangerous kick to positioning of it. They need to win possession of it. It's picked up there by Spiller. Got boots a ball. Went back towards the half-forward line. Bounce over the top of Fulton. He goes back, collects it. Got the handball away. Has support. Went to Jarks. Jarks got the handball away. Went to Miller. Miller fed it out the back door. Has Peters. Peters boots a ball back to the front of the square. Coming through as Jervis. Can't take the mark. That was a Bannockburn Jervis. Sliding on the ground. Now he's got to his feet. He's got the ball in his hands. He's trying to pick it up. Continues to run the ball towards the forward pocket. And the ball is going to be thrown up by the umpire. And Brent Jarks will be the bloke that's going to hand it back to him. So multiple changes waiting here on the bench for Bannockburn. Ball thrown in. Jervis this time taps it out the back. Goes back and collects his own work now. Handball over the top. Doesn't hit the target. It was McKay. And the ball runs back towards the boundary line. So we tick over 10 minutes. Second quarter, Common Hotel scoreboard. Bannockburn are 4 goals to Geelong West 2-2.
Tagani's just giving him a stat, and he's here. He's not even on the ground.
You're a muppet.
God.
You are
How
a
do you
muppet.
do that? He's sitting on the bench, you idiot.
Boundary throw in. 40 around from the Tiger goal. Might have to throw that in again. Bit of breeze.
Oh,
But-
Taking that.
On the stats, I've got Justin White with just the 3 so far today. He got the best on ground Whitley medal night last time these two sides met. He's been very quiet today.
We're going to have to do a lot of improving to get the Fagoo steak tonight.
The Fagoo. Boundary throw in. Jervis taps it down to the front, runs out of room there, and another boundary throw in. So, still 30 around. What time's Winks run? Come on, Dale.
Nah, Dale's busy at
I
Caulfield.
hope he gets beat.
Oh, jeez.
Oh, you don't want him to beat Black Caviar.
Boundary throw in.
You want him to level up at least.
Nah.
Gets it down.
Sydney.
Oh, that's
Muggle.
holding the ball. Good punts there. So West will take the free kick. Paddy Dwyer thought about chipping the footy sideways. He elects to go further to
Jeez.
Adam Lima. Takes the mark inside defensive 50. Wanted to give it. Oh, he thought about Dwyer. Then he elects to go towards defensive 50.
Worked
It's
anyway.
okay.
Yep.
McKay gets it. He switches the ball towards Carkeek. Takes the mark on centre wing. Drives it towards half forward now. Sets it up. Milnes is there. Smith from behind. White coming in. Coming out also. Quick handball by Blair was all right. Handball back to White. Back to McKay. Goes with the right foot kick. Smothered by the big fella Stretton. McIntosh in support. Kicks the ball to BJ. And Harding takes the mark. Defensive side of centre wing. Western side of the ground here at Victoria Park. Called to play on. Drives. Kick was smothered. Goes up at centre wing. Johnson runs without it. Galloway for West. Over the top. Stretton. The umpire will come in and ball it up.
He actually reads the game okay, the big fella Stretton. He's
Yep.
put himself in a couple of positions where he hasn't actually got the footy, but he's been able to get himself positioned to keep the opposition away.
They do the ruck work with Jervis. Both get a hand to it. Pack develops. Tyquin tries to break free. Can't do so.
Didn't touch
Go-
the paper.
go
Didn't
on,
touch
go
the
on,
paper.
go
Grubby.
on.
Didn't.
Put-
No.
put
Ball
two
up.
down for that.
Jervis got one high. Umpire said play on. White. That was a hold against Middleton. So he'll take the free kick centre wing. Will Middleton. Miller gives him a lead. He's got Harding short. He goes along the line towards Miller. Got 3 on him. Lowry from behind. Handball away. Came. Was good to Lima. His handball over the top to Hayes. He goes to the right foot kick along the line towards half forward. Should be a mark and taken by Tommy Parsons. So Parsons takes it at half back. Goes into the middle. Dangerous kick. Lima Michael takes the mark. So thought about the handball. Went with the left foot instead. Deep towards full foot. It's all Bannockburn. Over
Oh, beautiful
If you
mark.
don't mind, Blair.
Blair with flair.
With Flair, he's taken the mark. He had 3 against him. The ball just sat up like it did the last time for somebody to go up over the top of Cole, and it was Blair who's kicked one. Chance for the third for the Giants.
He'd be used to this weather, Tassie boy.
They will come in. 20 out, slight angle, southern end of the ground. Had no trouble with the last one that he kicked. Keeps it low and has missed.
Missed it. Jeez, if they're
Must be
going to
hard.
stay in this game,
Must be
they
hard
have
that
to
end.
kick their goals when they get the opportunities.
2-3-15, Geelong West, Bannock 4-2, 26, 14 minutes played. Second term, Common Hotel scoreboard.
And did you notice the kick that put the ball in there from Michael Lima? If he kicks the ball the same way as he's kicking them goals, you'd have had 2 to his credit already.
So Stevenson for Bannockburn now at full back. Kicks up. He goes straight down the middle of the ground. Coles there. Also Fulton. Ball front of the contest. Good clean pick up there by Bowden. Bowden goes to Sharp. Sharp further afield. Missed his target. Ends in the hands of Miller. Good pick up from the big fella. Needs to get rid of it. He did. He got rid of it. But it wasn't the correct disposal. So free kick goes to
50.
50.
Now that's the one I hate. That's the one I hate. He's played on, but the umpire hasn't called played on. So he has to give 50. But common sense says, all right, come back, have your kick from where you are. You've got to chase him if he plays on. It's just the umpire didn't quite call play on quick enough and he has to pay the 50. Which to me, is that 50?
No.
It's about 30, is it?
Oh, yeah, no.
It's about
it'd be close.
Yeah.
So now the ball kicked into the forward line. Priest, he had the ball, goes long to the goal square, and it will be forced through for a minor score. So Geelong West, while they're doing some attacking, and it's minors, 2-4 now they move to. Bannockburn on 4 goals too. We've gone 16 minutes. Second quarter, Commonwealth Hotel, second quarter scoreboard.
Well, they've had the shots, they've had the footy this quarter. They could easily be in front by now. But already we can see they're a well-improved unit.
Kelly. Kicks it in this time, straight down the middle again. Hoping for a better outcome. Fulton, no, behind. Michael Lima takes the mark, goes back to whence it came into the pocket.
See, that's not a good kick.
Luke Bowden takes the mark. We'll settle things down for Bannockburn. Comes towards the commentary box side, looking for Fulton. Sharp goes up as well, front and centre. Was okay from Kelly. In fact, it was
McIntosh, was it?
McIntosh, I think. So he's wrapped up, not going anywhere. There'll be a ball up. Right half forward. Giants into attack. Southern end of the ground. Jervis comes up. Fulton, he comes down with it too. Jervis tried to tap it on. Fulton over the top of him as well. Handball comes back towards Priest. Got half a kick. Fulton, though, rides a bump. Got rid of the footy. Under pressure.
Oh, he
Tyquin threw it out. Middleton close to the boundary line. Pushed over the line for a throw in. Centre wing. Boundary throw in. Jervis. Fulton. Boundary umpire throws it in. Jervis in front, tap behind Lima. Handball over the top, back to Jervis, the big fella. Gets a kick away towards half forward. Smith, did he push in the back?
Pushed him, yes he did.
And Milnes will take the free kick, right half forward for the Giants.
He's spot on the ump.
Yeah,
Looks like he's probably been absent from a few training sessions, but he's getting to it.
So Milnes puts it up into the pocket. Mark, is it? No, umpire says play on. 2 touches, Blair. Wrapped up now, not going anywhere. The umpire will come in and ball it up.
Well, he's carrying a bit, but I tell you what, he's making all the right decisions.
So, ball up. Milnes, Fulton comes late, gets it down to the side of the pack. Ball spills free. Milton close to the boundary line. Handballs it back, off a step. They go from Bowden towards half-back. Miller goes up over the back of their Carkeek. Handball. Standing start. Lowry off a step. Tumbling punt into the pocket. Just hopes for the best for the Giants. Milnes comes through. Ball spills free again. At the back, the Tigers under pressure now as well. And they get it free again. Bowden, short little kicks okay to McIntosh. Handball outboard. Bowden followed it up. Handball, though, under pressure. Link Peters over the top of it as well. Had it, lost it, got it back, and then dropped it. Said the umpire, throw. So the Giants will take the free kick. And Fitty.
Wow, now that's got to be a goal now.
Fitty.
Is he inside 50?
Well, he's not far away.
If he's inside 50, he brings him directly in front.
Chris Johns has the footy.
Johnsy.
Johnsy.
Well, he's going to line him up right in the middle, so he was inside 50.
Yep. So he comes down to the goal square.
God, he went to go out to the boundary line, that bloke. He always run to the middle.
He comes in, kicks the goal. So Chris Johns kicks his first. Third for Geelong West. They go to 3-4-22. They trail Bannockburn 4-2-26. Commonwealth Hotel. Second quarter scoreboard, 19 minutes played.
That's the footy you want to see him play because they were able to hold it into their forward line for a long amount of time there.
Free kick. Free kick to Geelong West. I think Link Peters might have had a bit more to say as well after the goal.
That's a bit of a worry because I just thought while they held it in, I just thought they got a bit panicky. They had a couple of chances to get it out and they didn't do that. And all of a sudden, just in the space of probably 20 seconds, the discipline's dropped. And if the discipline drops, you're going to be in a bit of trouble in these conditions.
He's got an avenue here through Lima on the wing.
You're not
No.
going to
Well,
go
he
there.
used Lima. This time it was Michael Lima that puts the ball back into the forward line and reading the flight of the ball nicely with Stevenson. So they'll steady things down for Bannockburn. So Stevenson now, far side of the ground he goes. Short kick outside. Marcus taken. Play on now. Handball comes up over the top. Goes towards Bowden. Runs onto it. Gets away from the first and the second. Handball's back inside. Put his teammate under pressure there. But the ball has gone back to Kelly. And now the ball runs over the boundary line. So we'll have a throw in on the half back line.
I'll tell you what, I said before the game, I'd love to see Michael Lima stay on the forward line. But guess what? He's changed the game since he's gone in the middle there. He has definitely changed the game.
So far side of the ground, umpire now has the ball back in their hands. About to restart play. So 4 points of difference. And back in now by the umpire. Stretton, Jervis. Jervis taps the ball out the back. Went to Mitchell. Got the handball away. So West with the ball now. They're trying to run the ball with handball. Oh, high tackle there. And it's been paid. Lukey Gavin, I think it is out on the far side of the ground.
Lucky it was high because it could have been holding the ball if it wasn't.
So Luke Gavin now with the ball, defensive side of centre wing, looking to bring the ball down along the boundary. Fulton's there, a little bit of body work. Ball comes out the back, picked up. So Geelong West had it and lost it. The handball comes up over the top. They now just work the ball through Gans, who puts the ball back in. They actually killed me Gans because that's him there in the middle of the ground. So fast, he's got it now and
An
goes
idiot.
quickly. I don't know who the first one was, Brup.
was
If you can
me.
tell me who it was, it's on you. Ball now on the half forward line, picked up,
Tell
kicked
you
back
what.
towards goal.